What's going on, everyone? Greatest Hits here. I hope you're all having an awesome day. And today this video is going to be about my car history and how many cars have I had. So I really only had 3 cars, so I'm gonna get into it. My first car was a 1999 Mercury Cougar V6 automatic. It was a coupe. It was all in white with a spoiler in the back. The car weighed 2,892 pounds. It had 170 horsepower and 215 pound-feet of torque. It was a while back. So I was like 17 when I bought the car, and it had all sorts of issues. Gas mileage was pretty good. It was 20 city and 29 highway. It was a 4-speed automatic, and it actually had 165 pound-feet of torque. I have to look this up because it's been a minute since I had that car. It had a lot of leaks. Suspension was going out, brakes was going out. You know, the tires weren't really that great. Thermostat was going bad, so it tried to overheat on itself. So me and my dad, you know, worked on that. And the next thing I did was replace the valve cover gaskets, since those were leaking as well. And then I also did the oil pan gasket as well. Other than that, that was it. I think I put new tires on it too, all 4 new tires, and I think that was it. You know, I was in high school. I didn't really have much money, and you know how that is. So after a year and a half, I sold the car and was looking for something else. I was looking for a Mustang at the time, and a few other cars like Camaros, like F-body Camaros, and obviously couldn't afford those either with the money that I had. And me being impatient, I just, you know, decided to buy a 2004 Infiniti G35 automatic 5-speed. It was a sedan. It didn't have a spoiler on it. It was all silver. So that was like probably one of the best decisions that I've made in my freaking life. Because that thing lasted me over 2 years and barely any problems at all. Yes, there was some things here and there, sensors, like not sensors or something. And what else? Rotors and pads to fix those, ball joints. Very typical on a G35. The car was great, very fast. It had 260 horsepower and 260 foot-pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 was happening around 5.5 seconds, you know, 6-second range. You know, in my first car, I didn't really care about that car. On to the next car. I sold the car, I want to say last year. Yeah, last year. And I bought a 2006 Dodge Charger RT. It was a 5-speed automatic, all black and whatnot. And of course that had a lot of issues too. I'm just known to buying cars that have a lot of issues because, you know, I can't afford a new car. Anyways, the car had a air intake. I replaced that with stock air intake because the one that the guy had was just not really that great at all. The car had Flowmaster mufflers. And that was it. I replaced motor mounts, I replaced ball joints, I replaced the valve cover gasket. I raced the car at Byram Drag Strip in Mississippi, and you know, the car lasted me 3 months. I've always wanted a 2006 Dodge Charger RT. I think that they're so killer looking and just sound so great and everything. And you know, at the time I was a huge Dodge fan, and you know, of course I like, you know, all different type of vehicles, but I was a huge Dodge fan, and I've always wanted a Hemi motor. So, you know, to have one for about 3 months was pretty pleasant. But the car broke down as you guys know, and dropped the valve seat and messed up the pistons, and you know, basically I was gonna have to get a new motor. Y'all know the rest of the story. So I said, screw it, I'm not going to get a new engine. It's just gonna be too much time and too much money put into it, and then I have to do all this other stuff. So I sold it to this guy, and he told me he was gonna rebuild the motor. And I was looking around again for Mustangs, Challengers, F-body Camaros, believe it or not, Mitsubishi Evo, Monster 6s, and you know, pretty much anything that is, you know, lightweight and fast, and you know, except for a Challenger. You know, Challengers are not really that lightweight. I came across this car, and you know, I really like the body, I really like the way it looks and everything like that. So you know, I kind of did my history, and I got really interested into the car. Them LS engines are just phenomenal. Yeah, I called the guy up, he was really honest. There was some things here and there that needs to be done in the car as well, but nothing too major. He rebuilt the motor, the LS1 motor, and you know, replaced it with new pistons, new valve springs, and you know, basically the whole head. Deck toned the block a little bit, and it's not a 5.9 liter, it's actually like a 5.7 liter. I just talked with the guy that built the motor. So I went to go see the car. We put it up on a lift at his shop and everything, and you know, we looked all underneath it, you know, all the way around and whatnot, and you know, we found a few things that, you know, needed to be fixed, but it wasn't, you know, that major. Like, you know, it's just like headlights and taillight bulbs, and you know, just small stuff. There's a lot of small stuff on this car that needs to be done, and I pretty much done most of it already, so y'all don't have to worry about that. I decided to buy the car, and yeah, that was it. I'm gonna do a lot to this car, and hopefully you guys can tag along with me on my journey to me being the greatest at, you know, what I do and whatnot. So yeah, this car is gonna be stupid fast, it's going to be stupid loud, and it's going to be stupid light too. So yeah, that's all the cars that I've had. A 1999 Mercury Cougar, a 2004 Infiniti G35, a Dodge Charger RT 2006, and now I have a 2002 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. So anyways, if y'all like this video, please hit that like button, and if you're new, also subscribe. Also click that bell for notifications for more videos. I'm Greatest Hits, and I'll holler at y'all the next one. Peace.